national championship powered by Mazda. Congratulations first of all to our national class winner. He's made only 4 starts in the national class this season. He's originally from Italy. He's won both rounds at Ohio a few weeks ago, rejoined the series this weekend and won both races again. Joe Colasacco, welcome to USF2000, or welcome back to USF2000, and what a fantastic weekend.
Yeah, it's great to be back, and thank you so much. I appreciate it. It was a great result for us. And, the way the weekend started out with conditions on the track and getting the track ready, I can't say enough about the people of Baltimore and the officials here and the whole organization with IRL getting us taking care of getting us on track. We were a little delayed, but in the end, put on a pretty good event, and love to be back. And as far as the race goes, it turned out that I'd be glad to compliment the other drivers up here that a lot of the drivers stepped up their game in the first few laps and kept it clean, because it was really important to get through turn 1 and not create a problem there. So once that happened, we were able to find our spot on the track and took off our laps. Pretty fortunate.
You've got a little bit more experience than most of these kids here, I guess, Joe. But I mean, how difficult was it yesterday? You come into the race, you've done, what, not much more than 7 or 8 laps of practice. That's all you had going into the race. It was a tough ask, wasn't it?
It was 5 laps in total in practice, which was converted to a qualifying session for some of us. In the situation you're in, you make the best of it. We're all in the same situation, and you just relax and take what you get. They get the track. Is you try to learn it quickly and stay out of trouble and make good decisions, because you don't want to shorten one already shortened session. So.
Yeah, well, congratulations. That was a national class victory, and I think 4th overall. Tremendous result.
Yeah, I just wanted to thank the rest of the sponsors of the series. This is the last race of the year, and I just want to thank Mazda, Cooper Tire, Allied Products, and USF2000, and Anderson, and the whole crew. They really great job.
Yeah, well done. Good for you. Let's have a word with our 3rd place finishers today. First time on the podium. I think it's only your 5th start in the series. Roman Lagudi, originally from Sydney, Australia. You're living now in Las Vegas, and you've come on really strong in this series. You started your first race was on the oval at IRP. That was an eye opener. But here you are on the podium for the first time.
Yeah, it was a great race. I'm going to give it up for my crew. We had some problems yesterday in the race. Didn't really know where we finished, but we kept our heads held high and finished strong today. My crew never gave up on me. My dad, they all had my back, and just shows what a team we are.
And you're just 16 years of age, aren't you? And what's your plan for the future? You've been in Las Vegas for how long? Just tell us a little about yourself and where you've been and where you're headed to.
Yeah, I moved to Las Vegas when I was 6 years old from Sydney, Australia. Started go-karting when I was 10. Took a break for a little bit, got back into it a few years ago in karts. Did a year of stock cars last year, and this is my first half season in USF2000. Having a lot of fun. I don't have as much experience as these guys. I can't believe I'm sitting next to these guys. These guys are a whole other league than me, but it's a real honor. And I'll for my future, wherever I go, it's wherever I get the opportunity. I'm not stuck in one area. I'm really, wherever I get the opportunity, I'll take it.
Stock cars, perfect preparation for USF2000. 3rd place finish today, Roman Lagudi, well done. 2nd place today, no stranger to the podium this season. I think he's been on the podium every race except for 1. I think he finished 5th in that one. Championship clinched yesterday, Petri. Your goal for today was?
Goal for today was to have fun, and that definitely happened, because I dropped back to 5th in the start, and I had to work my way back to top, and in the end I had quite a good battle with Spencer for the win, but quite didn't make it. So Spencer really deserved it today, and yeah, I have to thank all the people here, Baltimore, Dan Anderson, all the people who work for the series, and I can explain the feeling without going through my head right now, through my heart. Winning the championship was something special, and that was the goal this year.
Very good, you've done a fantastic job all season long, Petri. Just talk a little bit about that first corner again. Just what happened down there? You were side by side with Spencer going in there. You were on the outside of the front row at the start. What happened down turn one? We couldn't see you.
Well, actually, I got quite a bad initial start, so I dropped back to third on the way to the first corner, and the guy who was second braked a little bit earlier than I was expecting, so I kind of had to avoid crashing into him, and that caused that I had to brake down a lot, and two cars were able to pass me from inside and drop at fifth.
So then we see what he's made of. He's obviously made a stern stuff. He came back from fifth to finish right on the tail of today's race winner. His third race win of the season. Spencer Piggott, tell us a little bit about your run today. I know you were disappointed yesterday after being taken out in that first corner thing, but you made your point today.
Yeah, definitely. The first goal was just to get through the first corner today, and once we did that, I knew we had the speed to battle with these guys. And the first few laps, I was really close with Wayne, and then there were quite a few safety car laps, which was a bit unfortunate because a few times I had a bit of a lead going, and then we had a one-lap shootout, kind of ironically like the last weekend with North America. You don't get very many one-lap shootouts in racing, but we've had two this year, and luckily this time I won the race, and Petri was second, unlike at Road America.
Yeah, that's right. You fell back last race 2 weeks ago. But what was going through your head? You're getting ready for the restart. You know there's one lap to go. You know who's behind you. He's got a pretty good record. What was going through your mind on that stage?
Well, I just had to concentrate on the restart and getting a good launch out of the chicane, and luckily I had a bit of practice with that with the other restart with Wayne, and I was able to get a good jump both times. And I knew that it was going to be close because over in the back section there, these guys are a little bit quicker, and Petri closed the gap. And we had a bit of a dice going in the last few corners, but we held it off, and I've got to thank everyone in Mazda, Skip Barber, all my sponsors, and congrats to Petri on the championship as well.
And just sort of about how much fun it's been racing here in front of these huge and hugely enthusiastic crowds this weekend.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, like I said on the podium, we've never had this much attention from the fans here in Baltimore. We've been signing autographs and taking pictures. I must have signed a few hundred autographs, and I couldn't believe it when everyone's coming up to me, and the stands have been packed every time we've been out on the track. So it's a great atmosphere, and hopefully we'll be back again next year.
Okay, thanks very much indeed. Our podium finishes then in third place, Roman Laguni, second place, Petri Sabanto, winner of the national class with Joko Osaka, and a race winner today is Spencer Piggott.